Hi, I'm Cindy. If you're new to my channel, I make lifestyle type videos. I make makeup videos, nail videos. I do exercise videos in the mornings and just anything I feel like doing. I've done a few healthy mukbangs, although, they're healthy. They're not really mukbangs. But so if that's the kind of thing you like, please subscribe. Today, we're going to do another look from this Galactic Visitors palette. We're going to try to recreate the one that Angelica, the owner of Singe Beauty, did in her tutorial. And so if that's what you would want to see, then keep watching. Hi, so today we're going to recreate a look out of the Galactic Visitor palette. We're going to do the one that she did in her video. Angelica, I can't see or say her name, but it's Angelica's her first name. We're going to do the one that she did. Hopefully I can remember all the colors she used. I don't think she used a whole lot, but if I go back and forth on the iPad, it's just going to take too long. So we're just going to go by my memory. I did watch the video, so let's see what we can do. I do have a little bit different setup. I'm using my iPhone, so there will definitely be no doing it in there because I can't see well enough. But I got my 10x mirror and I got my 5x mirror, and let's see if what we can do. And the reason I'm going with yellow is because I've got yellow and blue. I would kind of like to have yellow and blue and stuff, but I'm making sure it's running. But I didn't see any colors like that, and I didn't want to mess up and have to start over today. I wanted to see how it looked on someone else before I actually did it. So we're just going to take the yellow. Let's look again. So we're going to take the yellow. It's this dark yellow, and she named the color. I can use this camera. And I already did my skincare this morning. Take it on both eyes. I cannot see in that little iPhone. This may be the last time we drive with the iPhone. She had primer on her eyes. I don't have any primer. I guess I should have picked some up this weekend, but I didn't. But I seem to do okay without. I mean, I didn't pick up her new palette. I just didn't want to spend the money. And greens, and I have that green blood palette. So I didn't really know if I needed those colors. I'm not saying I won't pick it up, but I don't know. It seems like she had a Good Friday sale or last year, but the palette wasn't on sale. So she might not even put those on sale ever. But I just bought this one. And I bought me plenty of palettes from Macari. I've got me some more Pat McGrath palettes. Now, what did she do? Let's see what else she did here. Go forward a little bit. Okay, then she kind of put in the cowgirl color. I believe that is the brown one. Let me see which one is cowgirl. No, yeah, cowgirl is the brown one. Up top is kind of a maroon. So we're going to do what she did. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like what she did. She went straight to the brown. So I'm going to use a smaller one for that. And I'm just using the regular mirror. I probably should be using the bigger mirror. Take it a little bit. And I might. I spent a lot of money this weekend, so it's got me not doing it. And I've got to pay for my tuition for my next class. Okay, let's see what else she did. Kind of move it forward a little bit. Oh, we got a commercial. Come on.
Microsoft, Uber, and Walmart have in common. And no, it's not.
Okay.
To the outer corner.
So
So good.
she looks good in this. So she went ahead and went under the eyes and around a little bit. You know, that's my thing. I like doing that. So we can do that. Find my brush without knocking the camera down. Again, clean it off. So we're going to take this Cowgirl again, the brown one, not the one that's kind of reddish. And we're going to move it underneath the eye. I think I'm going to need some more yellow though. The brown's kind of overwhelming it. Let's do some more yellow. Bright yellow. Now then, what's next is she, and I remember this from the video, she used a little bit of the peach, and I don't know the name of the color, but it's the only peach one and she kind of moved that above the yellow on the, close to the brow. So we'll do that a little bit. And I'm going from memory, but we'll see what else she said to do with that. And I don't think she went all around. I think she just sort of stayed at that edge.
This shade and this shade.
Okay, it's hard to see. She's looking, and she's talking. So we're going to have to go by memory. I might cut some of that out. So then she put in the gold. Now she did use some primer, which, or some glitter glue, which I don't have none. Oh no, she didn't. She just kind of had a wet brush. We can do that. I got water here. She just used spreading spray. She used the wet brush and she took this gold and she put it on her lid. That works good with the wet. She might have took a lighter color for the inner corner. There is another lighter color, but we can't rewind the film and watch it. This film will just be too long. The gold. Now that there's sort of a tan shimmer, I'm going to put towards the inside of my eye. Seems like she did that. So ours is not going to look exactly like hers, but she did a really good job on hers. So this tan shimmer that's on the top row, I'm going to put in my inner corner. It's a little bit different shade. Now I'm going to use that yellow again. To kind of brighten it up a tad. We've done so much with the browns and the peach, we kind of lost the yellow. See? And let's kind of smooth this out a little bit too. A little bit more of the brown. I can see I've got some missing spot here. I'm dropping them. Put a little bit more gold. With the wet. And then a little bit more of the tan. I'm going to bring it down. And this is not exactly what she did. Because we can't remember exactly what she did. But it's probably pretty close. I watched it a couple of times. A lot of the girls, they'll do one eye and then do the other eye off camera. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't be able to remember what I did doing it that way. Now I'm going to kind of smooth everything out. There is a little bit of glitter and stuff under my eye, but I'm pretty sure the foundation will take care of that. So let's put on some foundation real quick. I got a new bottle, but we want to finish up this old. And this is my L'Oreal something serum. I would have liked to have done this without the shirt on, but I wanted to have everything on when we did it. And I will see about cutting off some of the bad spots that we did, that just the time killer spots, if I wasn't seeing anything of value. Okay, so I can't really see good. I can just barely see the mirror behind me. I've got a ring light. So let me pull my mirror. Take our little brush. I'm not hardly even seeing that yellow, because we got the brown and everything mixed with it. But we'll put a little bit more on. So that looked a little better. And then let's go ahead with the inner, now that we've got our face makeup on, we can go in with the inner corner. Try to see if we can do that one. I'm gonna do a little bit more peach. And a little bit more yellow. If I can find the brush I used for yellow. And then there's a cowgirl brown. Let's brighten that up. Just a little bit. Got it all cleaned up. Well, we used the colors she used. We just might not have done them in the same sequence. And I'm having trouble finding that one that I used for, I think it just already dried out, so I can't find it. I was looking for a wet one. So we're going to do some more of that lighter on the top row shimmer, kind of a tan color. There we are so far. I'm positive hers is better than mine. But this is what we got today. So let's put some eyelashes on. And so, should we use the black eyeliner or just go natural? Let's try just the natural without. These are some Lashy Box lashes. I did cut them and use them yesterday, so this is the second time that I've used them. And we're going to go in with the clear. And I'm going to do one eye at a time. I may be regretting not using the liner, but this way maybe the eyeshadow will show better. If it's not overwhelmed with all the black liner. Okay, so this is the one we want. Where's the tweezers? Probably should have done this before the foundation. I got off schedule. Okay, it was wanting to stick. It wouldn't let go of the lashes. And these are the soft glam lashes. The kind that I get. I get the soft glam box. Without the eyeliner, you definitely can see your mistakes more on putting on lashes. Yesterday I wore blue, and it wasn't as noticeable. But we got one on. This way we can see the pretty eyeshadow. One more. I am still on the fence whether I like this clear or not. Like I said, you can see all your mistakes of putting the lashes on when you wear the clear. When you have the black liner and the black, it kind of covers that for you. But the black takes up a lot of space too. Okay, got black on my tip. Sometimes, like today, I put them on and they don't want to let loose. I do have some adhesive in my purse, but it's black, so if these come off and I have to redo them, it won't be as bad as using a liner, but it'll be a black border. So you can definitely see a lot better. I think this is a 10X or a 20X. I got it off Amazon and it broke. So one side's gone and the other side's there. And I just found it in my drawer the other day. Okay, so we got our eyelashes on. And now let's use our Riveting Rhubarb Blush. And I got me some new colors. Well, they're not new. I've had them a while. I just didn't use them. I didn't think I liked them. And I'm still on the fence. But I got them from Amazon and I don't know where they're from, China probably. And they were a lot littler when I got them. And so, let's see this behind mirror. Anyway, so I had to plug in both sets. The bottom, because my really big rollers, my hair's getting longer and it's just not wanting to hold any curl. And I like curl. Okay, so now let's do a little setting powder. I'm getting out of order. I probably should have done that first. I can brighten up this blush if I need to. I'll tell y'all the truth. The makeup videos are my favorite ones. But I can't make enough because I'm not going to buy a whole lot of makeup. I do have a couple of boxes coming in. I'm not sure if I'll keep them both or either. Probably one. No, Lashy Box, I've said this before, they're not doing spoolers. And I haven't been heavy with the last two eyeshadow palettes that I've got. But okay, so how does that look? Now then, let's see if we can wipe our lips off. So we can put our city lips on. And we won't get brown stuff in the bottle that'll gross me out. And I have to throw it away. that Dr. Rajani, he was selling some lip plumper stuff. Did it plump my lips? I don't know. But that's how I learned. I ended up having to throw it away because I would put it over my lips after I'd done some makeup and stuff, and it would be gross. So I'm trying to keep from doing that again. Let's do the mirror so I can see. I just have about another week, and it'll be back to studies. Okay, I got a little bit of brown on that. I'm wiping it off. Back to studies. I have no idea what the class is going to be like. It's introduction to analytics. Hopefully it won't be so bad because I'm getting burned out. I've been going for about, this will be my third. I've been going for 2 years and 2 months, about 2 years and a quarter to finish up the MSOM or to get the MSOM. And I am wore out. My employer paid for a lot of it. I had to pay for some, but I had to put in all the time. And I had to buy like my computer and anything else. They will give me $3,000 a year for a school. But one, your supervisor has to approve it. You have to jump through a bunch of hoops to make sure that everything is approved before the class starts. And now they'll send you, and it's got to be approved by a bunch of people. And you're supposed to save, if you get it, now I know to ask for it, save the approval for whenever you submit your, okay, let's see if we can do our hair real quick. For whenever, so should we wear it long or pinned back? I'm afraid that if I just wear it long, let me look in the mirror, it's just going to bug me to death. So let's put in some little clippies, the ones that I just took out. Maybe we can, I just kind of put them out I just put them in just to do the hair. Now I can either go straight with no clippies or this. I think after we get off camera, I'll make the decision. But for now, to end the video and to make the intro, we're going to look like this. Thank you for bearing with me. I will try to cut out all the empty spots so it won't be too long. You'll have a great day. Please comment. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. And if I could get 200 more subscriptions in the next 2 weeks, I'd be so happy before the class starts, because that'll take pressure off me. Well, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.